Mastering visual design. Dominant colors must rule, seizing 60% of visual space, or risk design chaos. How can we effectively apply the color theory concept of the 60-30-10 rule, which dictates that a dominant color should occupy 60% of the visual space, a secondary color 30%, and an accent color 10%, in order to create a harmonious and visually appealing design that achieves operational excellence in our visual communication? To effectively apply the 60-30-10 rule in visual design, achieving harmonious and visually appealing results that support operational excellence, follow these guidelines. Understanding the 60-30-10 rule. The 60-30-10 rule is a fundamental principle in color theory, which guides designers in creating balanced and cohesive visual compositions. The rule suggests that a dominant color should occupy 60% of the visual space, a secondary color 30%, and an accent color 10%. This ratio ensures that the design elements are visually appealing, harmonious, and easy to navigate. Step 1. Define the color palette. Before applying the 60-30-10 rule, define a color palette that aligns with the brand's identity and resonates with the target audience. Select 3 colors that complement each other and evoke the desired emotional response. Assign the dominant, secondary, and accent color roles based on the intended visual hierarchy. Dominant color, 60%, the main background or primary color that sets the overall tone and mood. Secondary color, 30%, the supportive color that adds contrast and visual interest. Accent color, 10%, the highlight color used to draw attention and create visual pop. Step 2. Apply the 60-30-10 ratio. Distribute the color palette according to the 60-30-10 ratio. Allocate 60% of the visual space to the dominant color, using it as the primary background or fill color. This color should be the first thing the viewer notices. Reserve 30% of the visual space for the secondary color, using it to add contrast and create visual interest. This color can be used for text, icons, or secondary backgrounds. Use the accent color for 10% of the visual space, applying it to highlights, buttons, or other interactive elements that require attention. Step 3. Balance and harmony. Achieve balance and harmony by considering the following principles. Visual weight. Balance the visual weight of each color to create harmony. A large area of a lighter color can balance a smaller area of a darker color. Color contrast. Ensure sufficient contrast between colors to maintain legibility and visual interest. Color harmony. Select colors that work in harmony, considering principles like analogous, triadic, or split complementary color schemes. Step 4. Visual hierarchy. Establish a clear visual hierarchy by using size, color, and placement to guide the viewer's attention. Size. Use size to create visual hierarchy, with larger elements drawing more attention. Color. Apply the 60-30-10 ratio to create a clear visual hierarchy, with the dominant color providing the overall context. Placement. Strategically place design elements to create a clear flow of information and guide the viewer's attention. Step 5. Typography and imagery. Integrate typography and imagery to enhance the overall design. Typography. Select font styles and sizes that align with the visual hierarchy, using the dominant color for body text and the secondary color for headings. Imagery. Use imagery that resonates with the target audience, incorporating the color palette to create cohesion. Step 6. Iteration and refinement. Iterate and refine the design, ensuring that the 60-30-10 rule is applied effectively. Test and iterate. Test the design with the target audience and refine the color palette, typography, and imagery as needed. Refine the balance. Adjust the balance of the design elements to achieve harmony and visual appeal. By following these steps and guidelines, designers can effectively apply the 60-30-10 rule to create harmonious and visually appealing designs that support operational excellence in visual communication.